I really hope you enjoyed last month's comment section, whereby I sort of debated a flat earther in my Facebook page comment section. If you didn't, you'll be absolutely buzzing to hear that normal service is resumed today. This is another comments video. Hello all and welcome along to another comments video with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, a massive thank you to the sponsors of today's video, Finimize. Finimize is an app that helps you become a smarter investor within 10 minutes per day, delivering all the insights and tools you need to make smarter financial decisions. You get bite-sized, jargon-free information in a fresh and easy-to-read format, with expert financial insights within just 10 minutes a day, always unbiased. You can spot under-the-radar opportunities in tech, stock, personal finance and more, and pick up easy-to-use strategies from in-house experts and world-class analysts who have previously worked for Goldman Sachs, HSBC and Barclays. Personally, Finimize helps me by making me feel more confident in my investing decisions, because analysing stocks with Finimize really is a piece of cake. I've learned so much about stocks since using the app, specifically all of the brilliant articles to help you understand the fundamentals of understanding the markets. My favourite part of the app though is the community sections with all the online events you can join and learn even more. You really need to try Finimize because of the short and engaging stories, how you can understand the biggest financial opportunities, the fact that you get guides on topics around financial literacy, how it achieved App of the Day in 2021, and how 8 hours of research equals just 10 minutes on Finimize. Become a smarter investor in minutes by signing up for a free trial in Finimize using my link. Right, back to today's video, which as you all know is another comment special. Yes, it is that time of the month where we slay our dragon of debate with our spear of opinion that is the Simon Dan comment section. And we start with someone called Sovereign Soul, who says, "The truth is the uploader and subscribers don't know if it is a globe, yet you are all so adamant about it. You haven't flown into space and looked down at it, have you? Your opinions are based on what you have been told by authority figures. Really think about that." Authority figures and actual photos and people who have seen it with their own eyes and satellite information, etc, etc, etc. Need I go on? We do really think about it, Sovereign Soul, which is more than can be said about the average flat earther. Moving on next, we have an Eric Silver who says, "I still can't believe people still think the world is a ball in 2022. You're still falling for the 666 million mile per hour spinning balls bullshit. Why don't we just get the moon on the phone again and ask them to send pictures back to the president? 666 million. I think you've messed up a bit there, haven't you? All the scientists of the world are wrong, but let's believe the guy who's wrote millions in numbers and words at the same time. Sure." Next up, we have Gopala Rao, who says, "You can't destroy astrology in 10 minutes. Yes, I can, and I did. Video for that is here." Our next comment comes from an anesthetic. I see what you did there. And they have this to say, "I don't understand why you make these videos. I'm not a flat earther either, but you spend a lot of time carrying on about something that you don't believe. Why is that? Why are you wasting time on something that isn't even true? Who cares what they believe? Yet video after video after video, this is all you want to talk about. That's about as stupid as someone endlessly arguing with someone who doesn't believe that birds exist. Can you move on already?" Well, actually, it's not video after video after video. Every other video I do is not related to Flat Earth. You clearly don't watch the channel, but that's fine. And I do it in the hope that others don't fall for the same nonsense. And I will keep doing it until Flat Earthers are an irrelevance on YouTube. And I think we're getting closer to that point. Moving on next, we have 20 Cats, who says, "Google saves the day again. And once again, he couldn't even read it out without the cuts. He's so fake." Yes, I do use Google sometimes when I'm writing my scripts. And no, I can't remember it all in one go. Sorry about that. We can't all have great memories. Next up to have their say is Chris Harland, who says, "Why is Dan popular? Nothing obvious, but a calm pom with interest in space and good commentary. Shows little pity, but never anger." I ask myself that question almost every day, Chris, but who are we to say what people like, eh? Maybe people like the calmness? I don't know. Next up is One Maintenance Gville FI. who has this to say. Do you use your fake Australian accent while you act out your plagiarised scripts in your basement because you're an actor in a basement and your show is scripted and your accent is fake? I don't think I've ever done an Australian accent. Have I? And again, mate, yes, the show is scripted, but not, that's more South African, isn't it? It is scripted, but it's scripted by me. And no, I'm not a very good actor. Why can't people understand that? Dear oh dear. Next up is Brian Westy, who has this to say. You really have a weird way of debunking yourself. Tattoo now as well, what happened? You like the needle? Spaces in between your head. Okay, I don't really understand the insult there. I mean, I don't like the needle per se. I like tattoos, yes, but the needle, not really. Now, Andy Peters on Facebook is the next to have their say. Let's see what they think. Once upon a time, there was a highly strung mummy's boy who became emotionally attached to a faux globe until one day his favourite flavoured sauce container pulled out a shank from nowhere and murdered the out of that globe right before his eyes. He said it's not a globe at all, it's more like a pear shape. It must be hard to escape from blue balls with a sharp haircut like that one, champ. P.S. What are you doing to your bottom to make that face in your cover shot? I am a bit of a mummy's boy, to be fair. But no, seriously, the globe is very, very slightly pear-shaped. I mean, there's a very tenuous pear shape to it. Hardly anything at all. It's not really that pear-shaped. Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't really help the cause there when he said that. Next up is Randy Cush, who says, Simon Dan, who never even went to college. Well, actually, Randy, I went to college here in the UK twice. Once when I first finished school, which is the traditional time to go, where I did a BTEC National Diploma in Sports Science and A-Level Geography. And then I went back 8 years later, when I was about 24, to do A-Levels in Maths, Physics and Environmental Science. So yeah, twice. Moving on, we have Michelle Overby, who says, waste of time listening to you try to do your sarcastic debunking. If you have something, then show it. Do a dig on the buried underground cities. Maybe even look at the pictures of buried buildings. Do your own thing. What a waste of time this video is. I've got to ask, who has you on their payroll? Nobody has me on their payroll, I'm afraid. It's just me. A mud flooder there, not happy with me it seems, no surprise. Let's bring on another person who's not happy with me, again no surprise. This time a guy called Sam Daydreamer. Lyman Dan should find something better than dear oh dear if he wants to be any convincing. I like dear oh dear though. Sorry about that, and I don't use it to sound convincing, I use it to show disappointment in people. Next up is another one from Facebook, this time someone called Robert Fish. Away you go, Robert. The author of this video has no idea what he is talking about. He is pretty good at sounding sarcastic, but is really rather ignorant about where we actually live, or else he is just another paid shill. I have left challenges in his comment section that his minions can't answer, and of course neither can he, or anyone actually. The problem we must focus on is the fact that the rapidly spinning ball is surrounded by infinite vacuum. Can't maintain an atmosphere, and it can't because a gas will expand to fill the volume, and the volume of space is infinite. Robert Fish there, telling us something which no flat earther has ever argued before. Oh no, hang on, loads of them have, and it's been debunked hundreds of times. Dear oh dear. And next up to have their say is Goldfish, who says, why do you hate differing opinions? Does it make your skin crawl to know someone doesn't believe in what you do? Is it an unhinged need to be correct maybe? Who looks like the fool, a guy living his life trying to make sense of it and whoever wants to listen can, or the guy making a video about him for the views that equals more money because, as you know, hate sells? Has Ben ever done a video on how everyone that doesn't believe him is stupid or wrong or wear a tinfoil hat? Wait, that's you. Cancel culture at its best is alive and well here on YouTube. I can see the replies now from all your lemmings. I bet you believe the moon is made by aliens, lol. I bet you, fill in the blank. It's funny because all the time you spend calling random guys on the internet names, these random guys are minding their own business, putting out videos, making money. These videos are low-hanging fruit. Try to do better. Okay, first off, I don't really call these people names. Can't remember being spiteful to them. And it's not the differing opinions that bothers me, it's the nonsensical beliefs that can go on to cause actual real-world harm. Like, for example, the flat earthers who were also COVID deniers and didn't take proper precautions and then they died of COVID. It's a world that can lead to increasingly scarier and more dangerous beliefs. That is my issue, and if I can stop people getting more deep into that world, then I am happy. Moving on again, we have ambient guitar music, who says, Rapman Dan debunking himself is so brilliant to watch, his explanations are so shite. Each to their own ambient guitar music, I suppose. Perhaps Sofachrome has something nicer to say. You'd never debate a flat earther one-on-one in real time, you would be dismantled and dismissed. I wouldn't, because I don't want to debate established fact. Why would I want to do that? I mean, established facts aren't up for debate, are they? Why don't people ever get that? Okay, our penultimate comment comes from an Eric Massey, who says this. Eric DeBay has a flat earth compilation lasting over 8 straight hours of debunking heliocentric model experiments that claim a sphere is the true shape. What are your 40 videos? Just you rambling with senseless crap? 40? I think I've made more than 40. Last time I checked, the Flat Earth Friday playlist has 248 videos in it. So, right, our final comment this month comes from a Jonas Melberg, who says, okay, listen, if you have a ball, the ball is big and swollen, the ball needs to go to the, I understand, you have blue balls, and I'm sorry. What? What even was that, Jonas? I'm totally confused now. Right, well, there we go. Another comments video all done and dusted for another month. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there is a playlist of comment videos. Go and check them out. There must be at least 50 of those in there now, all the way back to the first one, which was the 100 subscriber special. That was a comments video. Go and check that out. 4.5 something years ago now. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel too. We're on our way to 500,000 subscribers. And if you really enjoyed it, please do consider sharing as well. Just enough time to once again thank Finimize for sponsoring today. Remember to become a smarter investor in minutes and sign up for a free trial of Finimize. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Flat Earth Fail Compilation 42. See you then.